Welcome back to my channel. My name is Tanya and I'm an Hermes collector. Wow, Hermes collector. Did I just say that? It still feels surreal to say that sometimes, but I do love Hermes bags and I'm a lover of the brand. As you all know, Hermes bags are very expensive bags. In this video, we will be talking about where you can get the most for your money, which countries charge more for Hermes bags, and in which countries you could save almost double. If you have not met my new puppy, this is Mochi. He's a toy Australian Shepherd, just like Mango, and he's a little terrorist. The two regions that I will be comparing today in this video are Europe and the United States. I got my Mini Kelly in Paris last year. I paid, the retail for this Mini Kelly was 6,200 euros. I got the tax free, so with the exchange rate back then it was $5,500, which is an incredible price because in the United States I would have paid at the same time last year $9,000 plus tax for this. So immediately you see the price difference. The price difference is about 40%, which when we're talking about Hermes bags, it is literally thousands and thousands of dollars. I always say, if you have a hookup in Europe or if you're traveling to Paris, Paris is the only place in the world where you can buy a bag, an Hermes bag, without any pre-spend. Everyone goes to Europe to sightsee. I go to Europe to shop because of the significant savings. Because Hermes bags are made in Paris, they are made in France, so there is no import tax. The reason why they're so expensive in the US is because of the import tax and the luxury tax. So that's why the price is usually about 40% more. Now, there are countries that are even more expensive than the US. Usually Latin American countries such as Brazil, Chile, Mexico, the prices for Hermes bags there are literally insane. They're a lot more than the US, about 15 to 20% more. Brazil is a lot more than that. So if you are trying to get the most value for your money, I don't recommend necessarily buying bags there just because they're so expensive. Now, this bag I got in the US, it was 11,000 something plus tax, so it was around 12,000 total. And I know that this exact bag before the price increase was like 8,500 euros in the US, plus you get tax free, and in the US you pay tax. So calculate the difference, but again, it is about 40% less expensive to buy your bags if you can buy them in Europe. Not only the price, difference, but also Hermes bags are slightly easier to buy in Europe than in the United States. In the United States, you have to have purchase history, you have to have an established relationship with a brand, or basically you'll have to walk in and spend a ridiculous amount of money for them to give you a Birkin right there and then. However, in Paris, it's a little different. Paris is the only place in the world where you can buy Quota bags without purchase history, which is insane if you think about it, because nowhere else in the world, I mean, of course there are exceptions to the rule, but they are exceptions, not the rule. Usually you have to spend a lot of money to be offered a bag, not in Paris. If you are going to Paris and your goal is getting a Quota bag, check out my Paris roadmap. It is linked in the description. In my Paris roadmap, I basically tell you all I know about scoring big in Paris. I went to Paris last year a few times. I was able to get this bag without an appointment, and then I was able to get 2 more leather bag appointments. If you have any insight on Hermes in another country, please let me know in the comments, because I always love to learn more. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, because every weekend we have a discussion about a new country and people share their experiences in terms of pre-spend, Quota bag, success rates, probability odds, etc. And subscribe for more Hermes tips. Oh my god, these dogs.